Hi, and welcome back to Pet Talk with me, Rich Pepperell. In this episode, we'll be thinking about how we can put the various Flip resources we produce together in one entertaining video. In this episode, we'll be thinking about which apps we can use to create our Flip learning content and how we can actually put this content together in a video.
So last time we saw how we could produce various pieces of content for our Flip videos, ranging from these interactive green screen videos I've done here, videos of demos that I've done in class, little videos or pictures you might take of yourself while you're out and about and you see something relevant, interesting images like this word cloud that I've put together here, your own hand-drawn images, and of course images that you can find yourself on the internet, such as this picture of Chewbacca riding a squirrel fighting against the Nazis. When it comes to your diagrams, I like to keep it simple with my own hand-drawn efforts, which I think have got a certain sort of rustic charm. You could draw yours on paper and photograph them, or you could video yourself actually drawing them. I've actually produced these on my iPad, so let's have a quick look at some of the apps I use when I'm preparing my resources. So my top 10 apps for Flip Learning on the iPad are firstly Keynote, which I use for making my text slides. Number 9, I've got EduCreations that I use for doing my handwritten diagrams. In at number 8, we've got FrameSwag, which can combine images together in sort of interesting layouts and interesting ways. At number 7, I've got Explain Everything, which is an interactive whiteboard app, which is really good for annotating internet sites and online stuff. At number 6, I've got Rotate and Flip, which is really useful if you filmed a video or you've got a piece of video and it's in the wrong aspect ratio, you want it in landscape, when it's in portrait, you can flip it around with that. At number 5, I have got an app called Viclone, which is really good. It enables you to use multiple devices and film a single event from different angles and then combine those videos back together so you can get some really interesting shots. At number 4, I've got DoInk, which is the green screen app I use. Really simple to get some really effective images there. At number 3, I've got the iMotion HD app, which is what I'm showing you here, and it enables you to do some time-lapse and stop-motion work and get some interesting stuff, but display it in a way that's useful. Number 2 is Vernier Video Physics, and this enables you to record experiments and actually plot data from the video. It'll actually plot a graph if you give it some data points from a video like I've done here. And at number 1 is Nomia Teach, the interactive whiteboard app that I'm actually using to produce this piece of this video.
By mixing up the apps you use, you can make some really engaging videos that the kids actually want to watch. And they're actually really good quality as well, particularly if you can bring the content of one app into another app. It's actually called app smashing. For example, why not do a little bit of a stop motion video and then do your green screen over the top of that to make it even more interesting. So you've used your apps, your resources are complete, now it's time to put it all together. Most of the time you can just combine all these things in your interactive whiteboard app, but if you've got a lot going on, diagrams you're revealing, bullet points to drop in, laser pen to move about, it can be a bit daunting and a bit too much to handle in one go and you can stumble over your words. So what I tend to do is combine my separate elements using the Apple iMovie app on my iPad.
So using iMovie, and this is the app icon here, I can import videos and images directly from my iPad onto this editing screen. I can start to put things together. And the various bits and bobs that I can do here is I can edit videos and chop them up, and I can speed them up, I can slow them down, I can do picture in picture like we've been seeing during these videos. I can add narration to them, I can add sound effects, I can add various visual effects that we'll have a look at in a minute, and last of all I can add titles and I can add credits and I can add text over the top of my movies. So let's have a little look at the process, starting from an image in EduCreation and going right through to the end of the iMovie process.
So my first job is to prepare my diagram in EduCreations. I stick that into my Nomia Teach app. I edit off the parts of the photo that I don't need. I then cover up the bits I'm going to reveal during my talk. I hit record and I talk the kids through using a Bunsen burner. I save that back to my camera roll. It just takes a second. Then when I'm in my camera roll, I edit off the parts of the video that I don't need, just to give me my few seconds that are useful. I then put that straight into iMovie, and here I select my theme, I import my video, and then I can put my titles on, give it any sort of explanation I want in text. I then add my little picture-in-picture video of me talking through the Bunsen burner, edited together. This is what we get.
To work safely with a Bunsen burner, always ensure you light it with the collar closed, on the safety flame. So using iMovie, you can actually make your videos look pretty professional using the various filters and the music and the sound effects that are available within the app. And best of all, once you've finished your movie, you can save it to your camera roll, you can email it out, or you can upload it to whatever platform you're going to use to deliver the content to the kids. And that's what we're going to look at in the next video. So, any questions about this video at all, don't hesitate to tweet me at Mr_Pepperell or leave some comments in the comments down below. And all that remains for me to say is thanks for stopping by.